Good morning, Mindset Matters. Today's moving meditation is a little less meditation and a little more workout. In order to keep your back safe and really your whole body stable, you need a strong core. And we neglect this area a lot. Why? Because people don't like to do crunches. So I'm going to show you a couple variations of crunches that anyone can do with the proper modifications, time, and practice. And if you're worried that you have like a little extra in the middle, so do I. It doesn't mean you can't do this. It just means that you have a little more to work with. It's a good thing. Don't worry about it. All right, so we're gonna begin in a boat pose. Boat pose means that your legs are lifted, shins are parallel to the floor, chest is lifted, shoulders relaxed. This can be your boat pose. Some people get fancy and straighten their legs. That is a lot more work in your hip flexors. You don't want to round through your back. You'd rather have your chest lifted and your shoulders back. Another option is to bring your arms out by your side, palms face up. This is going to require a lot more work and a lot more stability. You can just hold here and breathe for 8 to 10 breaths. If you want ready to add on, you can come low to a low boat. So notice my shoulders are hovering and my legs are hovering off the floor. I could hold this for 8 to 10 breaths, or I could come right back up to high boat and then come back down to low boat. So I could take myself on a little boat ride. Whatever is calling to you, do what works for you. Eventually, lowering down onto your back, you'll bring your feet to the floor so that your soles of your feet touch and your knees fall open to the side for Supta Baddha Konasana crunches. And then you'll interlace your fingers behind your head, elbows out wide. Take an inhale here, and as you exhale, crunch up. Lift your shoulder blades off the floor as much as you can, and then lower back down. And you can continue like this, just a simple little crunch. If you want to make it harder, you can lift your feet off the floor and then crunch up this way. Remember to engage your core, pull your belly button in towards your spine. One final popular crunch that's great for yoga students as well as for anyone else is to bring your knees over your hips with your shins parallel to the floor, similar to our boat pose, except this time your hands stay behind your head. You'll inhale here, and as you exhale, crunch up. You can continue with a simple crunch like this, or you can add on, inhale, exhale, twist to the right. Bring your left elbow towards your right knee. It's a common error for people to bring their knees in towards their elbows, but you really want to keep your knees stacked over your hips. Then inhale to center, exhale, twist to the left. Inhale to center, exhale, lower down. If you want to add on from there, inhale lifts you up. Exhale, twist to the right, extend your left leg out long to a hover off the mat. Notice my knee stayed stacked and didn't come in towards my elbow. Inhale takes you back to center. Exhale, twist to the left, right leg that comes out long to a hover. Inhale takes you back to center. Exhale, lower head and shoulders. When you're done with core, hug your knees into your chest, rock a little side to side. This feels super good. And then maybe extend your arms and your legs out long in opposite directions, getting a full body stretch. Inhale and exhale. Then when you're ready, you can roll to your right or your left to come up, or you can rock and roll along the length of your spine like a ball to get a little back massage until you come up to a comfortable seat. So I recommend doing a few reps of each of those exercises every day to start to build strength in your core. Have a great rest of your week. Namaste.